The hell's going on with your shit, Red? Is this dude still commenting? We're just farming this dude. So good. Very good. I love it. Oh. All right. We need to find shorts. There's no shorts there. Shit. Literally none at all, dude. What the shit? We don't have a fucking factory on this side. You didn't say the magic word. What do you mean? I don't fucking know. No. Nope. I mean, I had my Discord do a couple of pings like 5 minutes ago when I started streaming. 3 minutes ago. But not the USB to do. Nope, nope. Red, get your binky. Oh my god. Oh my god. I'm lost. Lost in the snow. You will the warden wilderness. Pretty sure the snow might have saved our ass on this front. Honk. Wouldn't see why not. Oh boy. Fucking train tracks on roads, dude. Come on. Killing me. Oh, shit. What in the absolute actual fuck is going on here? This is crazy, dude. All right. I want to also use this time to try and collect some thoughts that I could get down in a short stream, a couple hours. I can come back to and review for fucking uh, making this series. I've already got a bunch of notes. I'm just trying to think out a format. Kind of want to format it chronologically as like most important for a newbie to least, and then expand into advanced stuff. Uh, I also don't want to spend a year fucking filming everything. Oh, I think the first step is filling up my coffee, getting some of that java in my brain. That's a good step. Oh, let that ass crack. Let's go. Oh, Billy. Get my document page up here. Oh, my. So, I mean, we got the builders thing in there. But, I mean, the first one, chronologically should be just like what is Foxhole, Foxhole basics, uh, how to, secure map mode, for example, the amount of fucking people that have a rank as high as sergeant sometimes that don't even know secure map mode exists. So like just those basics, literally, fucking, oops, oops, literally. Get rid of these chats. Alt tab and that shit. Going in and showing the goddamn keybinds. They're so fucking easy to look at. A bit of background lore, right? That'd be good. Doing a bit of gotta be non-biased, so it's gonna be very difficult. Objective, gotta be objective. Um, Red, what's the first thing you do once you log into Foxhole the first time? What is it like? What? Let's try and put ourselves in a newbie's position. This man isn't even fucking here anymore. He's just straight alt F forward. Yeah, he's still sitting on that mountainside. You log into Foxhole, you're at the home region. You probably run around, you type in chat. Okay. So, Foxhole lore, background of the war, strengths and weaknesses of each faction. Brackets objectively. Fuck. Stupid collies. um, oh, damn it. I really don't like that fucking AT there. It's not enough room for this one factory as it is. Yo ho, Black Hole coming in as the first like. What a goddamn champion. Oh my god. Thank you. Very nice. Very kind, sir. Okay, so we got Foxhole lore, background of the war, strengths and weaknesses of each faction, objectively not biased. So that's what is Foxhole. Foxhole basics. So the basics would be picking faction and character, customization, utilizing home region. Yeah, sorry if Newman keeps popping up. He's on my map key and I'm just typing stuff. So every time I hit M, he's going to pop up. My bad. Home region. Chat and map posts. Chat and map posts. You didn't say a magic word. Chat map. What else is like a super basic fundamental thing? Action wheel. Key bindings. Secure map. What did I just say? Shit. Secure map. What was the other one? Quick wheel. Hey, God bless, man. God bless you, Michael. Hope you have a wonderful day. Jesus is king. Nice. Love you too, man. Shut up, Red. Say that. Say that on stream. Say it. I dare you. Say it to the people.
Tito, you're a crackhead.
How dare you? Literally, we're getting Jesus's love here, or well, love from a fellow brother in Christ, and you're whipping out the crack. Leave my plumber's crack out of this, you
Hey,
fuck.
hey.
What?
My goal is to get you banned one of these days. Just wait. One day you're gonna log into Twitch and it's gonna be like, you're too horrible even for adult-rated content.
I think you severely overestimate your ability to be offensive. I think you rely too much on South Park lore, and you don't understand that there's
Hey
levels of
Tito, hey Tito,
depravity
hey
that are
Tito. So,
recorded on my YouTube stream. Okay, I've called out there being only two genders before. Fucking what? So what? Yeah, there's only male and female. What are you gonna do about it?
you
Fucking
gotta
oh,
offend the right communities. You gotta say shit like, so Jesus Christ walks into a hotel and he hands the innkeeper 3 nails and he asks, "Can you put me up for the night?"
for fuck's sake. I could literally, I heard the punchline as you were saying it. I was like,
You're like,
damn
God
it.
damn it.
Fuck sakes. That's all right. Jesus died for our sins. I'm sure he doesn't mind hanging out for a bit.
He goes, it's okay. Jesus died for his sins. He won't mind hanging out for a bit.
What can we do? We'll laugh about it, man. I mean, shit.
Cat says, hang him up to dry. It'll be fine.
Oh my god. All right. At least we can draw pictures of Jesus.
Right?
Uh,
That's fair. We don't have to bury our heads in the sand. We can draw
yeah.
pictures of him.
Not a big black censored box walking around. But Jesus was black. Jesus was black. Let's be honest. There's no fucking way man was white. People who think that like Christianity originated in Europe are fucking besides themselves. People who think that the colonials brought Christianity to Africa are fucked. Have you not heard of Ethiopia, my brother in Christ? Go look up the Ethiopian Bible and see how much it predates the King James, all right? No one's shit talking to anybody here, but it's more than likely if Jesus wasn't black, he was pretty dark skinned. And I don't mean like olive Egyptian, like fuck around half white. No, I mean like he was like, Turkish brown. He was Turkish to like that, man. And there ain't fucking nothing wrong with it because it don't mean nothing about his practices. And if you think anything otherwise, you're a fucking racist. Whatever that means these days. I think everybody's a racist. There's just some people are actually willing to stand to it.
All right. But it's okay. We got to protect Israel.
Oh my god, let them fucking bomb each other back to the Stone
Okay,
Age.
that's pretty
I
funny.
fucking,
So, Cat.
I
Hold on.
care about everybody equally, as in the same way I hate everybody equally, and it sucks because like, it's hard for me to
I just got to
describe.
give you a good laugh. So, Cat got me South Park pajama pants. It's one of my birthday presents this year. But whoever made it probably actually worked for South Park because the Eric Cartman with like the dirty brown beard Eric Cartman version with a horribly offended looking face, his mouth lines up right about where your butthole would be. And he
Very good.
looked pretty unhappy about it.
Very good. It's canon. Goddamn canon right there. Excuse me.
Oh yeah, I can't remember which version of Eric that is when he. Yeah, Asperger's. Cartman
Asperger's.
burgers on one ass cheek. I got some Asperger's too.
uh,
Then there's the hooker version of Cartman on him a couple places too. I can't remember what he went by.
I think you need to go to church there, Red. I think you need to have a little visit with God Almighty. Maybe you have a confessional, Go tell the priest about your sins,
I can't go to church. The last time I went into a church, uncoincidentally, I swear I have nothing to do with it. It burst into flames. It just happened like that.
Uh-huh. I'm trapped. Hello, Lore. Lore drops one. Please excuse my quasi-autistic friend here. He's had more children than he can count, so he doesn't have a lot of blood left to like run brain and cock at the same time. So he makes some silly comments. Don't mind him. He's fine.
I am perfectly sane. I don't say anything that's too edgy.
What are you talking about? You just said Israel, dude. You literally just said the worst trigger word you can. Okay. Now
Yeah,
this
well,
this dude is
I forgot
probably from the
if you're white
Mossad.
and Christian, Israel's a trigger word. I
That's fair
forgot.
enough. I mean, I was also just explaining how Jesus was probably not white, so that probably got some fucking alarm bells off somewhere. The Pope is like listening in right now.
It,
He's like, "You get in there right now.
people's
Sanctify this man.
insecurities. I just heard some troubling news.
Yeah, sanctify this man." Fucking Spanish
Let's be
Inquisition
real.
is
The
firing
Pope
up.
can't see 3 feet away from him.
Hey, you leave Pope Leo out. You know what? I'm so ashamed to find like as being raised a Christian in a Catholic school, right? I figured I would know that the Pope's names were
Died.
titles. No, of course they fucking die. There was a Pope that died and 4 years later was put on trial. Okay, it's called like the Pope Synod or some weird shit. It's fucking like yeah, they exhumed a Pope to put him on trial because of like some controversy. There's some wild shit. Anyways, that's another story. Um, kisses. Sorry, I had to give an assy and some kisses. Fucking driving on the wrong side of the road like a dickhead. Anyways, um, the Pope's names are titles, right? And so there's this whole conspiracy about I don't know if you call it it's like a prophecy conspiracy whatever it's conspiracy, where they're like at the what the fuck is it called? It's like the main Pope's house in in the Vatican. Like it's not the Pope's house, but it's like the main G cathedral, and they've got all these um, fucking portraits for the popes, and the popes have all been predicted, going back over time. So that's like been like different titles and characteristics of popes have been predicted back to like six. I don't know how fucking far back, and then they're running out of space, and the last pope is going to be fuck. What was his name? Like they had a specific name
I
for
thought
him,
there was just
but
one Pope.
yes, but over time, right? Like, there's like right now it's Pope Leo, and then it was like Pope fucking Benedict before or whatever, but they're always like Benedict the Fourth, Leo the Eighth, because there's been seven fucking Leos before that were titled as Pope, but they actually have a name. Like this Pope's name is like Robert. Is fucking Pope Bob. Which I think would be way better than Pope Leo. Like, no fucking shot, dude. I want a Pope Bob before a woman president or whatever, you know? I, I want someone super relatable that's going to be there, like, singing out the hymns. That's like, it's just, no, dude, it's Pope Bob. He's got the, he's got the wisdom, my dude. Uh, but I was ashamed to learn that the other day. I think I knew in the back of my head, but I was like, kind of like, wait a minute, this dude, this is not his name. Why is he called this? And then my roommate was like, you're a fucking idiot. The popes, they're titles, dude. They're not like names. They're assigned titles. So I was like, yeah, I'm fucking dumb.
So you felt like a fucking retard.
I mean, I've done, like I pride myself on my knowledge in history. You figured like with my upbringing and exposure to this shit and my curiosity, I would have fucking learned about this. So, yeah, I'm a little ashamed of myself, but what can you do, right? Jesus died for our sins, so I'm good. I think that's how that goes, right?
Oh, I mean, you learn new stuff every day.
Yeah.
At least you try to.
Like people were surprised that Leon Black or whatever was redacted like 400 times or something stupid on the Epstein files. Yeah, nothing surprising there. Wait, was it
I mean,
Leon
and
Black?
that's
What the fuck's his name?
what they've told us about. God only knows what we still have no idea about.
Well, I found it awesome. Like, I'm not even an American, but I found it fucking awesome that that senator was just kind of like, oh yeah, you want to play some shit? Well, guess what? We own the DOJ, so I'm just gonna start naming names. You start ripping names off. You're like, oh shit. Shots fired. Shots fired. But not that we're gonna fucking see anything come of it.
No, we won't.
I mean, I think at the most we're gonna see a very targeted, discriminatory approach. I don't think. I think all the stuff that's damning for like, doesn't matter what side of the aisle, but the big names, Trump, Clinton's, fucking Gates, that kind of stuff. Even though Gates came out and fucking formally admitted that he had two affairs with fucking Russian women. So
I
like
thought
some things
didn't
are
Gates
on the
die?
no. Wait, what?
I
No,
thought Bill Gates was dead.
no. What, like unless that happened today? Like what the fuck are you talking about? Do you know
I
how
thought he recently passed
Do
away.
you
I
know how
heard that Gates
fucking
died.
crazy it would be if Bill Gates died right now? Like, you don't know, it would be like, oh my god, conspiracy. There's no way, dude. If anybody has the key to immortality, it's Bill Gates. It's not Elon Musk. It's not Bezos. It's fucking Bill Gates. He's like, he's got all the
Okay.
seeds that are like, what do you
Oh,
call it?
I don't think Bill Gates is immortal. It just, I mean, he is a good con artist, though.
No, I think if there was any like a millionaire rich person out there that was searching for the philosopher's stone, it's him. Right? I think he's that. Like, I'm not saying he is. I'm just saying that he would be the number one suspect to like go about doing that. His MO, like, yeah, Musk wants to go to Mars. I don't know what Bezos is all about. Fucking making the world super convenient for people and like going to the moon. I don't fucking know. He's pretty bald though. He could be like Megamind, trying to Megamind it up.
Hmm?
Yo, what's up, Wookie, my man? We've been chilling. I'm wondering
Good.
why one of the chats ain't working though, because I see a big long chat right there and it's not showing up in the fucking. Yo, that's so annoying, dude. Why is multi chat breaking? Oh no, that was Michael shouting out to Jesus. First, hello. Yeah, okay, now it seems to be working. Oh yeah, YouTube. Don't forget, like, subscribe, touch some buttons. It's tough to hear me.
Apparently, we have a congresswoman or whatever trying to propose a bill saying that anybody that's been convicted of any of these crimes related to, minors as an adult, the penalty would be death once convicted, and that she wants it to be a retroactive bill, so anyone that's currently like incarcerated or found guilty of these crimes can still end up receiving a post-death sentence. So apparently, we're going back to the Dark Ages.
Oh man, I disagree with the death penalty, not because I think it's inhumane, but because I think it's too easy. Um, you know, there's plenty of um, what's the word I'm looking for here? I need to tread a little carefully with these comments, but there's a lot of utilitarian use out of things like gulags for people who decide to be that depraved. And the human body can give a lot before it conks out in finality, before it chooses death over whatever it's doing. That could really benefit the human race.
Uh,
And so if we had the choice to like, I mean, pay to ice somebody who was willing to do those kind of depraved things, or pay to put them into the fucking Arctic Circle working on some god forbidden oil rig, meagering scraps and fucking fighting for survival each day and avoiding polar bears. I feel like that's a fire, and then televising that shit and like, man. I feel like the problem would solve itself pretty quickly, and we would get some revenue out of like media entertainment plus free labor. You know,
you know, in a way, I think Scum got it right. That's
uh,
what we should do with all of our heinous crimes: is put them somewhere like that. And
this stream is not sponsored by Scum, by the way, but it was the perfect segue to that type of environment. Like, just yeah, make Scum exactly. Put them on a fucking island and just have at it. But I feel like we're losing a lot of potential with labor force there. I mean, we talk about how AI is going to take over and all this kind of shit, but we don't realize how as the population grows and becomes more convenient, there's going to be a massive stress on underlying infrastructure and like needs of
AI
the
is not going
many.
to replace things. Have you looked at what AI is doing to Nvidia right now?
Oh, dude, just have you looked at the fucking things we're sacrificing? Goddamn, the amount of power and water and like all this shit, and like our power bills are going up for the stupidest videos. This,
It's not making. So Nvidia is determined to have AI make money. Like they
uh
want to make money off it, right? So they're not going to produce a new line of graphics cards this year because they want to dump all their funding from GPU development into AI development because their AI department is bleeding.
well, it looks like
It,
I'm
it,
switching to AMD.
yeah, so
I need to
Nvidia
switch to
might end up
AMD
killing
anyways.
themselves with AI attempting to make it work.
Oh
Google's
god.
been having issues with AI making money. They're like, as far as like it controlling some algorithms and so on, helping people search for things, that whole section functions. But going much further than that, everything we've tried to do further than that just cost way more money than it produces. Um, but Google found that human labor is still far cheaper than AI labor, even though it seems like it's instant and cheap. What it costs to maintain it, make it function, make it work to that level, and so on, cost more than it costs to have a human like say, "Hey, this is what we're gonna do." Holy fuck, you can just jump down in those like that now?
Yeah, dude.
That's,
The
that's
bunker
fucking nice.
the bunker building is fucking insane now. Like you could put okay, number one, there's tier one of every defenses. So there's tier one howitzers. This is a tier two howitzer you can slap on. You don't have to wait until concrete to put on howies, but the range is like that can only shoot 200 meters, right? It can be outranged by all artillery guns. It's pretty much like to counter like tremolas and mortars, and you know, it's like it's just balancing the symmetry between tech um, differences, like trying to think of how to describe it.
20 storm cannons.
Well, not even that, but like Colonials tech their lunaires or their tremolas or whatever it is, and they start launching their grenades from a farther distance than the pillboxes can shoot, right? Then you have like tier one artillery that can shoot 100 and I think it's 150 meters or something like that. So it can cover, counter that kind of colonial action, right? Or warden whatever our equivalent tech is for pushing at that time, that kind of stage in the war, because we're right now like mid to late tech. We haven't hit late to end. We're still like, I'd say, late mid, coming up on early late technology. And of course that's all changed now. Like tech maids aren't a thing anymore. um I mean, they're a novelty more than they were, going onto the Warden Unity Hub and voting for
I'm
tech.
watching you climb over things and like
Yeah, all that shit back there's all. I can't show you like a wicked bunker build because it's all blown up back there, and I'm trying to put in a corner, and there's a collie that was just here somewhere, literally like a few minutes ago. But he didn't steal my truck because he doesn't have a wrench. What a bitch. He's gonna go try and partisan the border, I bet. Okay, so now you have, and there's a bunch of new additions, but more recently, like 3 updates ago, they brought in these trench connectors. So there's these one by one, four-way split trench connectors here. So you can, it's not going to show, oh yeah, there we go. You can put trenches or bunkers on each side, right? And it's 10 meters squared or whatever. So it's very easy to measure with these instead of the classic, uh or sorry, I think they're 5 meters, right? Because these are 10 meters and they're double. um but yeah, so you get some much more tight like builds, but the whole building idea has been revamped as well. They don't have structural integrity listed anymore. It's still in there as breachable health, but the whole foundation, like the framework of how bunkers work, is different now. You could put fucking garrisons right beside each other. You could put like a machine gun and an AT right on the adjacent pads, but it'll fuck up the breachable health, affect the what was used to be called structural integrity, make it easier to breach. You can breach individual parts of a bunker too. So, well, you can't do it with a bunker base. The whole bunker base will explode. But that pad over there, which is like a storm cannon pad, right? It's a three
Yeah,
by
he's fucking
three.
huge.
Yeah, but these are like the meta now. Well, this is one of them. Some people will do it with, I think all of those have decayed. Some people will do it without the front. So they'll, because we're facing this.
I'm just watching you climb up on top. Like, I know it sounds stupid, but the way you just like walked up and like, you couldn't do that forever over anything. If there was a fence or a building, you had to find like the staircase or something.
Oh yeah, no, they've made it much more. The quality of life is much higher, right? Um, but yeah, so
You know, like you couldn't have done that in the past. The way you just hop down like that's not how things worked.
if the breachable health, if you go under that percentage, then you can blow into a bunker. So you can like blow out the corner piece and then rush in and fight on the inside, right? There's even a big ass underground. I don't think I can see it here because it's not tiered up, but there's like an underground fortress you could build that has to be destroyed by going in with explosives and like
So
detonating
you can
them.
build beneath like the ground level now.
Well, there's only one building that you need a 3 by 3 pad, so like a storm cannon pad, and you can put a fortress in it. But so it's like a relic spawn or something of the sort, right? Like think of it like a relic base in your bunker base, so it can get. I think you can only get it when you've teched. Let me go here. Look in here. Pretty sure you need. This is where you get the large structure foundation, which is what you have to put down on concrete pads to then be able to build. Yeah, the aerial interceptor array, which is like radar that you can rotate, scans a huge area. Storm cannon, intelligence center, or underground fortress. So you need to get the full advanced bunker set up.
So you're not building factories anymore. You're building bunkers again.
Well, I mean, I did both. I built a public. Well, I guess I can show you in here and just make sure it's not on the other stream. God, it's lagging hard on this. So much shit right here. This factory right here, I built. This is the public air factory at this airfield because we didn't have this at war start. It was a weird start where the collies had like this island on the west side, and we had like cut them off on start, and then it was reversed over here, so we were behind here, and they had us cut off. So it was kind of a weird start, but once we took this area, I built in a public air factory here to help with air production. Once it was complete, I fucked off. Didn't need to be there anymore. And then made my way east, fought a bit over in Faranac, and then got involved here in King's Cage. And as you can see, it's been uh, it's been hell. This has been reset again. So the Bailey is fucked for at least another 24 hours until we get Supply Depot back. Um, we don't have any listening systems up, but if you were to see over here, all looks like this, right? Like it's very dense and like very well defended concrete tier 3 fucking and they've got an airfield right here, so we're constantly getting dive bombed. We're probably actually the most air like the most amount of air traffic from the collies, I would argue, comes out of here because this airfield is one of the most. I think it's their farthest north airfield that they have right now. I honestly don't think they have another one that's as far up here as this one is. At least on this coast for sure. Oh no, they're. I don't know. That's not one. Yeah, there's a lot. There's a lot, but the factories or the facilities are much nicer now because you don't have as many opportunities to fuck stuff up. And sorry, hold on, give me a second here. With all due respect, I'm gonna chime in and tell you I don't think there's a reason to keep pedophiles around. I don't think they would could ever be rehab. Oh, I didn't say anything about rehab, dude. No, 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 no. No, they can just keep working until they can't anymore. They can make the choice as to when they want to die. I don't want to waste tax dollars on it though. I want to try at least achieve as much as a net positive out of any bit of like, human infrastructure is available. If it's gonna cost tax dollars to put them down, I'd rather just put them in an environment that'll put them down eventually, and they can choose how long they survive with how much work that they commit to. Like I think, we think of the game like Lethal Company, where they have to go collect a bunch of scrap and they have to bring it back. If they don't bring enough, then they just get eaten. But you know, no, definitely don't keep them around people's children. Absolutely, this isn't the island that children fucking go to by any stretch of the imagination. You don't put them near the scum island. That's terrible. Then you end up on the scum island, right? And it's just a dog eat dog's world. Um, and yeah, they've definitely cleaned up a lot of junk in here. Well, no, there's still all the factories in town. So there's still the original way of doing things. But I feel like they're going to keep moving towards a a more player created, like there are things that aren't made in the factories that you need facilities for, right? Like all the materials to make a bunch of shit, you need the facilities, the vehicles. So this is a big change. Red probably isn't aware of this, but like with the tech maids, you used to go and vote. You would essentially get a choice of tech for the first run through the tech tree, where it would be like you can choose between the fucking silver hand tank or this other tank, right? And then you'll get these three other guaranteed pieces of tech, but you had to make a choice. And so everybody would go and vote about it. And then if you got through the tech tree once, you'd go back through it again and you'd research the other choice. So now, instead of that, you have the facilities. So if you wanted a specific type of tank, like if you wanted an armored dune truck, instead of having to research that in the engineering center, you just now you have it once the facility tech is unlocked to upgrade that truck on a pad. So you drive the truck to the pad with some resources, put them in there, and then select the type of upgrade you want on the truck, and then it takes a couple minutes and then upgrades it and you drive away. And you can do that with tanks and fucking armored cars and all the different things. So you like research the base model and then you can go and edit and upgrade it at said facility. So they are critical for that. And then mass ammo production and stuff. You can't, even with the MPF, you can't stand up to a well designed facility in terms of how much it can output in shells, bombs, even basic munitions like 20 millimeter and stuff, and da 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 da. So yeah, that's my thoughts on that. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Big old tank killer right there.
Hello, buddy. Do you not have any fuel here?
Probably not. Let me check.
There's partisan.
Okay, okay. There's three partisans that try to
All right,
kill us,
I'm
but
gonna get off my
they
headset
failed
for a while so
horribly.
I can play and communicate with Kat for a while. Because I haven't been home much lately, so she can tell you I've been working some insane hours. And the wife does deserve some attention here, you know.
I guess. See how it is.
Yeah, so sorry, but see, the thing is now at least I'll be able to play games and talk again. So
Yeah. You can always just get in chat too. Talk some shit.
yeah,
You go have
well,
fun breakfast time with the wife. And I'll be here slaving away for the wardens.
you do that. You do that. Yeah, I'll actually be able to watch your stream now while I play games every now and again. You know, because that used to hurt your feelings. Like you can at least watch my stream. I'm like, I can't though. My computer fucking has a heart attack.
You guys want to hang out for a minute while I build some defenses? As you know what? No, that's too much of a
I
high.
mean,
Get
we're
out of
not
here.
gonna
Get out of here.
fucking kill. We're
Yeah,
not
yeah,
gonna
just
fucking
get
kill
that out of
shit
here.
with
Get out of here. That thing's too important. Get out of here. I love you.
it. Cheers.
Oh, the weather outside is spiteful, but the collies are so damn frightful. 'Cause wardens are chads, you know. We don't care about snow, don't care about snow, don't care about snow. Savior is delightful. Da 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 ba do ba da ba. No, so eventually they would move towards players making everything in the town of losers laying in front of them will eventually merge over the thing. I was gonna say that. I'm trying to do away with the solo player and somebody else trying to instead of the whole. Ah, I think that's counterintuitive to the what's the word I'm looking for here. Everybody starts as a solo, right? And there's still the incentive to join a faction, a regiment, is very much prevalent, right? Um, so to say, I mean, I think it would be more accurate to say that the game is geared towards clanman, right? If you want to enjoy the game at its highest levels. So as to say you want to have, the best. Hmm, I don't want to do this. No, no, I don't. No, wait for it. There we go. We want to do machine gun here. Um, but yeah, I don't think that it's being intentionally turned off as a solo game, right? I think there's a lot of room to improve. You know, I guess that's why I want to do a series, right? Because I'm not going to gear the series towards being in a regiment. It's going to be geared towards what you can do as a solo, right? I mean, there's obviously only so much you can do, but if enough people adopt the mentality and kind of follow a framework, then you can have a bunch of solos get together and do some kind of thing, right? Um, but that takes a certain, takes a certain framework. Um, but is the game weighted for clans? 100%. There's no arguing that, I think. I think to say solo players don't have a place, so it's fucking stupid. You don't need to be in a regiment to be effective. Most of the people, actually, I remember being some of the biggest chads in this game. Were like Davey. Fuck me, dude. Davey, he was part of the 27th, I think, back for a while when Detro was like the leader. But he was solo for a long amount of time. Bumble, remember Bumble? He's in Warden Navy now. But for the longest time, he was solo, right? And he was fucking awesome. If this is even the same Bumble, it's hard to hard to say if it is. You don't really know, right? Wait, what am I doing? Dude, this guy, I'm farming this dude for fucking this dude for comments, and he keeps coming back. It's good. Well, that's it. Every cog has a part in the engine, right? Um, tooth to tail, right? Tail to tooth. It's generally a very disproportionate amount should be doing logistics compared to combat roles, or you could say more. Sorry, more than logistics, combat support, right? Engineering, medical, transportation, logistics, whatever. So, well, no, but it makes sense. I can picture it. So there's a game I want to get on my next payday. Nuclear, what is it? Nuclear option or something. It's like a flight sim. That's it's like War Thunder level physics, but very like there's like 11 planes or whatever. Good God. Double reply. Hold on. Hold on. We got to pull this dude up. Let's see what's going on here. Let's see. See what kind of. I feel like it might be a bot, to be fair. Let's have a look. Double comment. Where is he? Where is he? Oh, I'm still streaming in Discord too. Nice. Very good. Where's elements? Display. Let's see here. Let's see this guy. Dinka Jester. A troll account from 2013. One whole subscriber. Who's this? Who's this subby? Won't show. Oh, oh, sad. I should subscribe to him. Make him feel a little better. Let's see here though. Where is the actual? Let's talk some Trump.
The world's ever seen. Okay, we don't need to use force because
Don't need to
we're
use
just gonna
force.
put sanctions on you.
You
You know what happens. The rest of the world are gonna be pretty upset when that maple syrup stops flowing.
Jemima.
Wait, who will never be the same?
Aunt Jemima.
This
We
you try to
already
sound
ruined
gay.
Aunt Jemima. It's
Who's
already
trying?
changed forever.
So it was an impression of gay voice sound? This dude doesn't even know how to English properly. If you've spent 13 years on YouTube, pauses. If you spent 13 years on YouTube just to guess at what is gay and what sounds gay, maybe you should give up. Dude, it's hard to tell sometimes when the poster is bad at impressions, so I have to ask questions. Dude. Wasn't sure if gay or doing impression of gay voice. I can't love that one, dude. This one's prime. prime English right here. Okay, I'm gonna Trump me this up. Who's trying? Is this you trying to sound gay? Who's trying? So it was an impression of gay voice sound. If you've spent 13 years on the YouTube to still guess at what is gay and what sounds gay, maybe you should give up. It's hard to tell sometime when the poster is bad at impression, so I have to ask question. Wasn't sure if gay or doing impression of gay voice. Thank you. LOL. Desperation is a stinky cologne, friend. You should shower. Bro, bro took the bait. If I wanted to be desperate, I post low quality shows onto YouTube and reply to only comment of 5 times. GG, get good. Why is it repeating comments? So that's weird. Oh, is it because you reply? Let's see, where is he? Farming is critical. uh, yeah, yeah. Let's see. Yeah. Farming is critical. How can we insult him in a classy way? Shit, you can't see because Newman's there. Damn it. Okay. Um. Farming is critical. I won't pass up an opportunity. How do I want to say it? Opportunity. To do so. If your ancestors weren't so cursed and paid more attention to farming, maybe you have a better IQ and better English. Very good. Keep farming them. No shame. Don't care. The algorithm doesn't care. No, we're going back to the boring stuff now. All the fun stuff's over. All right, Wookie. We'll talk to you later. I'm going to be gone in like an hour and a bit, so hope your calls go well, though, friend. Oh, excuse me. I put them back. I'll put it up as a low quality short and rage bait some poor idiot. About it in the Trump voice. Bound to get some dummy in the comments. Trying to do quiet Trump voice is hard. I don't want to wake up. I tell my roommates want to wake up first thing hearing fucking Trump. Oh, snap. fell off right. Yep. I'm aware. Trying to close the gap, friend. Close the gap. Hey, come back here. No, I must commend you. China! Wasn't letting him get away without those commands. No way. Oh yeah, let's can hear my computer working. Oh, mustache and nose hairs. Becoming old man. Put some shitters in here. Everybody can look at each other while pooping. Oh, there's a bot. There's a bot in chat. What's going on, Bomba? Busy boy. Sweet boy. And a sweet girl wags. Sweet dogs. Hello again. How's it going, Lord Drops? Welcome in. What lore do you have to share with me today? If any. No pressure. CV down here and upgrade that too. Oh, scary. Scary, scary. Very scary. Tinnitus in my ears. My spidey senses are on fucking high alert. Come on, baby. sweet boy. Sweet boy. Big F. Abby, why are you licking? Gotta fight the meditative, repetitive taps. Do not let them put me into slumber. Oh, what? Oh, what? Oh, what? Yeah, I know. Sleep schedule's been kind of fucked lately, eh? Yeah. 1 week we're going to bed at 5 a.m. Next week we're getting up at 5 a.m. What you got? What you got to say about it? Huh? Life is nothing but inconsistent. My love for you is consistent. Yes, unconditional. Oh, that's gross. Oh my god. Dogs kissing. Nasty. I don't have any room for that smut here. Ah. Let's get the double. Our pointy beard. I should braid these again. Just cause. Getting long enough I could almost do it. I don't know why. I just get like a butt cheek. I got a nut sack on my chin with my beard. It's just the way it go. I think my comb is actually here somewhere. 25 old mates. Need something to counter that fucking tapping. What do we got? What do we got? Blood moon, total lunar eclipse. Oh man. Bunch of eruptions, eh? 7.1 magnitude earthquake as well. Keep it up, Corporal. Mount Vanuatu. Wow. Uh-oh. Kamchaka. Oh shit, farming them still, dude. No way. Stupid. No way. Oh, you finally made it. Man, that ancestor comment got you, didn't it? That's all right. If I believed in curses and stuff, I'd be pretty upset. That's okay. Welcome to the chat. You're like professional water for virtual farming, eh? Are you a bot? Bots are getting pretty like quasi advanced. So, could be 60. Hell yeah. I hope I make it that long. Oh my god, did you comment again? So you're fulfilling your side of the argument, I guess. Fuck, that's right. I needed to see if we had a what do we got? I don't really want to use one of those. Yo, what's up, Will Dale? We got a salty bot, I think. It's hard to tell. Hope you're doing well, sir. Oh man, that's not good. That's like getting testy, huh? Dang. Oh dang. Oh, look at that. Look, you see, you should be able to tell me how that chat looks on screen, by the way. I haven't full screened it since I added the YouTube Shorts chat. Um, you should see him there. He's like saying I look good for 60. He's been commenting on one of my shorts where I was talking like Trump, and he's super mad about it. I think he got deported. That's, that's what I'm guessing. He got sent back home. And frankly, I couldn't give a fuck. Ah. Yeah. I shit talked his ancestors. I said something like, because he's so easy to farm. I was just farming comments off him. I have no problem admitting that. I don't care. Whatever. Dude wants to, blow up my shit. I can deal with it. But he, he said, I can't remember what he said, something about arguing with the only commenter on a low quality short or something like that. I can't remember it verbatim. I couldn't care to look, but I was like, yeah, man, farming is important. If your ancestors knew about it, maybe your IQ would be better and you'd speak better English or something like that. He he didn't waste any time. He got into the stream. Pardon. Ah, I mean, man, it's just content to me. I don't give a shit. I mean, I'm not gonna disagree. It was a pretty low quality short. I don't care. I won't disagree. I'm not gonna like, you know, if it walks like a duck and it quacks like a duck, it's probably a duck. But dude, it's just like kind of making his own point. One man arguing on a shitty short on YouTube about an impersonation, and then getting roasted, and then he's hopping into live chat, and he's gone quiet so far. I feel like he's trying to Google translate something into like more coherent English. I have a feeling. We'll see. Or it's like an elaborate chat GPT bot thing. I've had a few of those in here. They're learning. But how's your day, sir? Yeah, I don't know. Something. He had his max usage. Or he got disconnected from the, free Wi-Fi or something. Who knows? It's pretty good. My sleep schedule's so messed up. I woke up at 5. Oh. Silly boy. Silly boy. Let's go get him. Oh, he's cold. Oh, he's cold. Yeah, we gotta get digging on this side over here. He's in a scout uniform, too. Little bastard. Hmm. God damn it, I gotta get rid of that fucking mine. I don't have a wrench. But yeah, waking up at 5, going to bed at like 10 o'clock. Whereas like a week, 2 weeks ago, I was like going to bed at 5 and waking up at some god awful time in the afternoon. Just totally fucked up my sleep schedule. But that's all right. It's nice seeing the sunrise and arguing with bots. Oh, you want to go outside, Bumba? Yeah. All right. All right. Let the dogs out. Well, not really. I don't know. I've been doing some experiments. There's a lot of confusion with it because two updates ago, they completely changed the building mechanics, and they've done some like updates and such to it in whatever time. So it was like the 62nd update, I think, or the 61st. They implemented the big builder update. Probably the largest since bringing in like the facilities and all that. So now the bigger is actually better. It's really weird. I'm still kind of uncomfortable with it, but the day and age of like 1x3s is kind of gone. You can use them as like kind of a standard, like a bober, a pop-up bober defense wall, right? 1x3s in a rectangle around it. Like, sure, they still have like a purpose, but you wouldn't use them in a defensive line anymore, right? Now I don't know when you last played. This is the first time I've played in like 2 years almost. So I've been doing a lot of learning. But now you have, instead of structural integrity, you have breachable health. So the bunkers, for example, this one has 9 bunker size, right? So, shit. Hold on a second. Let me pull this. Well, let me dig this hole first. I'll try and explain some stuff without the math in front of me. But you could just take the health of these, 5 square bunkers, 4 corner pieces. You get that total, and then 15% of that as of right now will be breachable, which is to say, if the total bunker health gets under 15%, you can breach in like one bunker square will collapse, and then enemies can flood in and like fight inside, right? So instead of the whole husk, yeah, sorry, ad. Ah. Excuse me. All right, welcome back. But yeah, the big focus, I guess, now there's way more utility with how you set up bunkers. Uh, they've added a lot of depth with things like you can put tripods in the weapon slats, right? So when you put in a weapon slat, you can fire through the bunker. You can put a tripod in there properly now, so you don't have to scuff it. Yeah, there's a lot to learn. So I'm still in my infancy with it, but I see a lot of people making bunkers kind of like the old W's, right, and Y's. And a lot of people don't realize that one of the big impacts or factors on breachable health is like your what's called good edges and bad edges, with a bad edge being any outside edge, so not connected with another bunker, um, and then any garrisons that are touching each other. So now you can put, you know, AT, you can like neighbor garrisons. You don't have to keep a spot in between them anymore, but by doing so, it has a negative impact on the bunker or the breachable health, because the edges are considered bad edges. So, as like a count, just to give an idea, this structure has 8, I think, bad edges, or 9. Was it 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8? It has 8 outside edges that aren't connected, like, or touching another bunker. But then it has 1, 2, 3, sorry, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Yeah, it has 12 good edges. So because of that, it has all this inside space. It actually holds a higher integrity than if it was built like in previous this update. So it's almost counterintuitive because this is like a fucking storm cannon pad, right? And some people will build, like, they'll cut off one of the ends, right, and then they'll just have um, like machine gun and AT, and they won't have these, like, the two corners and the other square. But I mean, with especially with the trench connector, or not connector, the intersection, the 1x1 type thing, you can build these really tight formations and have inflating fields of fire very easily. Kind of like, where is it? I just built it. This one right here, it's hard to see, but it's got a machine gun pointing south, and then it's got this machine gun pointing like easterly or whatever. So it's 90 degrees in a different direction. And then you do like an opposite with this. So this machine gun is pointing, like, you want to have them kind of covering their own fields of fire. And you can put an AT, this one pointing east, and then on the other side have that one pointing south. So they complement each other. And you can get an easy 45-degree off to make corners. I don't know. I'm just having fun with this design. So no one else is fucking digging this area back in. So here we are. Painstakingly tapping away. Oh, the dogs have been too quiet. We're in King's Cage. I don't know. Depends actually what team you want. Could be shedding intel here. Sweet boy. Sweet boy. Fucking knew it. Hey man, I gotta check. I gotta make sure somehow. But yeah, no, I'm down in King's Cage by the Den of Knaves. There's a lot of my builds you'll find, maybe not anymore, with all the artillery. Man, we've got the shit kicked out of us. Lots of sand tamped in our ass over the last 48 hours. 48 in-game war days have been brutal. Colley's got the 150, and they just started fucking laying into us. But they got their Lunaire or whatever as well. That was the big one. And if they haven't taken ground more than what they've kind of tapped, I think we're doing pretty good. I'm Trying to kill a fighter that's downed. Newman, protect the intel. I mean, we did some pretty good work there. It looks like we pushed pretty far towards the manacle. The jesters fail. I need a goddamn wrench. If you're coming here, Will, bring me B-Mats and wrench. God damn it. What? This is getting close to that time. pixel. It's one goddamn pixel, man. I need it to connect over here though. So let's try it. Damn. Although if we do that, I don't know if I can get one of those in here. Nope, it won't fit. All right. Looks like we got quite the op going right now here. No. No. I don't know what you're talking about. We ain't furries over here. We're goddamn wardens. We're all about the femboys. How's your day going, Adept? I'm sure the collies are into that dirty furry stuff. Goddamn foxes in their holes. We got some dude really mad in my like comment section. We also have confused dogs. They don't know why we've been getting up so early lately. Hey, Pumba. Yeah, we wondering what the fuck. Hi. Hi, good dogs. Say hello. Oh. Yo, that's nuts, dude. What the fuck? I'm sorry to hear that. Damn. I mean, you don't have to talk about it on stream if you don't want to. Did you say why? We can hop in Discord if you wanna jabber. But seriously? I just let you guys outside and you were like, nah, fuck that. Came back in, you wanna cause shit in here? You guys are fucking inconsiderate. Damn. Man, there's gotta be. It's unrelatable, right? You can't, like, jump and see how somebody's seeing red at that point. I have no idea who the man is or, like, how long the relationship was, but I can only imagine if you've been with somebody long enough to have grandkids and then they pass, yeah, that can be a fucking. You can change a person, but that's, I'm sorry, man. That sucks. That's not a fun thing to wake up to, let alone deal with. Well, yeah. Try and give everybody some good energy. Yeah. Yeah, I mean, shit. Geographic distance doesn't make it easier for sure. It's like part of the whole reason I went to Mexico, right? It's because, yeah, I know. Now I feel like a band. I feel like I'm dealing with like Survivor's Guild. Although it's not, things seem to have calmed down substantially. But yeah, it's not easy. God damn it. I need to go get a wrench to deal with that fucking mine. That one's for sure going to be a machine gun. Right. 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 Pretty sure. Pretty sure we're going to make that a good old machine gun. It's I'm going to make a new, I guess, a long form series for trying to train the unwashed masses. And I bet you I'll get ripped apart for doing it. Like, I'll do, it's just going to be a cesspool of people's, like, opinions and shit. But there's so much that's changed. And I see so many pieces being built that are from, like, the previous meta, right? I don't know if people have clued into how things have kind of changed, and that's just one microism of it. There's a bunch more people playing this game now. Like, I think on average, it's like 8 to 9,000 people are playing. Yeah, exactly. Everyone has opinions are like assholes. Everyone has one, and they think theirs smells better than everybody else's, right? 100%. But I want to try and create. It'd probably be like a 3 or a 4-part series, on everything from like beginner, what is Foxhole? What do you bring to the front line? Kind of like a beginner tutorial to advanced building to all the stages of logistics. I'm asking people I've played with before, that have better, more strengths in areas and what I'm good at. Directing ops and getting what's needed together to run an operation and fucking frontline combat. I'm not by any means great at fighting, better than a lot of noobs, but not like, sniff or somebody like that. Oh yeah, it'll be I'm trying to think of how to condense it, make the screenplay first for what needs to be filmed, and then film. Can you guys just wait fucking half an hour? I'm gonna fucking throw you outside, you little dickheads. Hold on. Nope. Up. It's too early for shit. Get up. You're gonna be dickheads outside. Going to the park in literally fucking half an hour. You guys are acting like goddamn animals. But yeah, it'll be, organizing the screenplay, kind of the A-roll, what we're gonna need for A-roll footage, building that out. There's going to be a lot of prep work. I think obviously the more prep work I do with it, the less, redoing, or like missing something and coming back. So I'm probably going to spend like a week thinking about it, drafting up some stuff, bouncing some ideas around, and then get cooking on footage, get all the A-roll, organize it, cut it up, write out the, I guess, accompaniment, because I'll do the narration in post. So to do that, I'll have to structure each segment in a way that I might have to write out the script, right, and have it ready to kind of, it's going to be part of the screenplay, I guess, but yeah, it'll be good. I haven't done like a series before. I've done like, parts, but not like a full, I haven't done like a Marvel thing yet. We're gonna take a stab at a Marvel thing. You gotta see this guy. Hold on a second. This guy's crashing out. He's crashing out hard. Hold on. I want to pull. Hopefully he's back in here because I commented again. just hold on a second. You could see him on screen in chat talking about how I look good for 60 and shit. Dude hopped in here. He's pretty mad. I don't know. I think he got deported. Okay, hold on. Hold on. Hold on. Let me turn on the desktop audio. All right, perfect. You guys are back. So we got an update. An update on the comments. Hold on.
Kill
So,
the world.
so for reference, this is the video. This dude is super mad over this video. Okay.
Ever seen.
Oh, hold on.
Okay. We don't need to use force because we're just gonna put sanctions on you. You know what happens. The rest of the world are gonna be pretty upset when that maple syrup stops flowing.
Jemima, she will never be the same.
Wait, who will never be the same?
Aunt Jemima.
We already ruined Aunt Jemima. It's already changed forever.
So much brain rot that the pilot logs right here. He just alt F4s. He's like, nah, fuck you guys. It's just
I'm out.
it's just brain rot. It's just a low quality shit short where we were like talking shit. Right, having a laugh, having a good old laugh. 12 comments on this thing, dude. Okay, here we go. And it's all me and this dude just shit talking each other. 20 hours ago, is this you trying to sound gay? And I'm like, who's trying? Just, I'm not trying to be a dick, right? I'm just like, I'll have fun. It's content. I'll farm it. He's like, so it was an impression of gay voice. Like, if you've spent 13 years on YouTube to still guess at what is gay and what sounds gay, maybe you should give up. Keep in mind, this dude fucking 14 years on YouTube, I guess.
Kill
Hold on. And he's like, it's hard to tell sometime when the poster is bad at impression, so I have to ask question. Wasn't sure if gay or doing impression of gay voice. Thank. And I'm like, lol, desperation is a stinky cologne, friend. You should shower. Bro took the bait, okay? He's like, if I wanted to be desperate, I'd post low quality shorts to YouTube and reply to my only commenter 5 times. GG, get good. I was just like, farming is critical. I won't pass up an opportunity to do so. If your ancestors weren't so cursed and paid more attention to farming, maybe maybe you'd have better shit. I fucked up. Maybe you have better IQ and better English. Actually, I remember I did that on purpose to fucking make fun of his talking. And he's like, your display of ad hominem fallacies is critical to your brains. This dude goes into Google. He gets so mad. Then he's like, bro's a drug addicted failed content creator talking about grinding the farming. What do you take an Andrew Tate course on how to get subscribers? Don't you know how algorithms work? It's not 2005. All publicity is not equal good publicity. Or get with the times. Oh, we did. Oh no, I don't know why it repeated itself so much, but whatever. So I just hit him with the fucking corn, the fucking sun, and the farmer. The dude's so mad. And then he got in chat and was like, oh, your ancestors really gave you the looks. Or something. I don't know. It's gone in chat now. So good. I kind of want to like everyone. You know what? I don't even care. Like I said, it's content farming. Let's do it. Let's hit them like buttons. Let's make this guy go viral. Let's make his chat GPT Google Translate fucking make his ancestors proud. Oh shit. All right. Sorry. It was, I mean, fucking dopamine for the day, dude. I'm ready. I'm ready to go and get on the phone. Very good. I mean, it's kind of a. He even talked about hypocrisy, but I mean, he's the one that's kind of shit talking a low quality short with like fucking 300 views or something and pumping a bunch of content, you know, uh, traffic towards it. I mean, I don't think he understands how algorithms work because the more you comment on something, the more it blows up. Oh my god. Oh, we almost peaked right there, dude. Holy shit. I almost broke through and talked to God. That was incredible. We're doing awesome, Bean. How you doing? Ooh, better now. Much better now. Blew my brains all out. Well, that sounds kind of bad. Out my nose. I mean, like, I'm sneezing. Calm down, chat. I guess, right? I don't think he knows how engagement score works. Even disliking something makes it more popular. So, like, controversy is fine, friend. Sorry, Bean. We're talking about a dummy who's who's angry. He took offense to one of my Trump comments videos, like talking like Trump, and now there's like 10 comments under a video, and he's I mean, I'm sure it's not the only thing. That was highly inappropriate. I'm sorry. I know you've been crying. Damn, Lord Skaven is still killing friendlies like a fucking champion. Hmm. My spidey senses are tingling. Holy shit, that's all on fire. No wonder. Spider senses. I'm gonna take the doggos out to the park here in a bit on the hour. We'll cut the stream and get our work day started. My sleep schedule is so fucked. Like, I woke up at 5 again today. I don't know why. And I even didn't. I like went to bed like at 11, so it was only like 6 hours of sleep. That's really like when I'm ranging now. My life is like sleeping in is like 8 hours. It's kind of crazy. But I woke up kind of just ready. Like it was like my biological clock was resetting, and I feel like my circadian rhythm. I don't know. I'm gonna sound like a hippy dippy shit, but I feel like this recent increase in solar activity over the last 6 months to a year even. I'm just sensitive, I guess. I don't know. It's it's crazy what's going on right now. Who's that? Who goes there? Hello. Good morning. How you doing? We got sand tamped in our ass here. Fucking King's Cage. You already got the burn. Get out of here. shit, I feel attacked. My desk is so fucking messy right now. I gotta clean up some shit. Yeah, no, mine's just cluttered with like the shit. Fucking drink. I feel like Osmond Gold, dude. I got like drink cups everywhere. It's just a messy ass desk. I gotta do it. Yeah, I'm not gonna shut my desk. I'd be ashamed, probably. Not because it's black either. Let's get that straight. Okay. No one's race baiting me today. Damn. Don't fall for the narrative that solos don't have a place, bro. You gotta fuck get your head out of your ass. You're a warden. There's much you could do. Yeah, no, it does get, especially because I'm in poor comm, so I can't even like talk to anybody except in region. So I'm like, I'm disavowed from the rest of the wardens. They didn't like my evac notice. They mad at me. I get it. I understand. I'll accept my fucking responsibility for my actions. I don't regret it. I mean, I was right at the end of the day, so fuck those guys. Fuck. Yep. It's just the politics. It's just the politics. But, I mean, if I feel like the adage is, or the like kind of the mentality you want to do is like you pick a region, you just pick a front that you're gonna fight in, because then you'll end up getting uh acquainted with the other mains in that region, because you're always gonna have frontline mains. As you have facility mains, right? You'll have people that'll go take a back line, and that's where they'll be until the war is over. And they might go up and do operations on different front lines, right? But they don't like pick an area and say, all right, this is it. And if we fall back, we go here. And if we push forward, we go here, right? That's what I did with Palantine. So, I kind of just thought about it like an op. I was like, all right, my goal is to push these fucking dudes off the shore. That was it. It was like, keep it simple. We're going to push them off the shore. And so I just acted as an auxiliary and fought through with the rest of the guys, right? And pissed off some people and made friends with others, even in the same regiment, right? There's people in cows that think I'm a dick, which I am, and there's people in cows that think that I'm awesome, which I am. It worked out perfectly. And then as soon as yeah, whatever. Fuck you said. Like, yeah, I feel like the majority of what I'm gonna film for A-roll footage, anyways, is gonna be on the home region, because you can't really piss anybody off there. So, for like building, logistics, all that kind of shit, it can all be done there. And then nobody can really bitch. And then for combat A-roll, just get that on the front, and then B-roll, just B-roll it, right? Whatever, capture that where you get it. So yeah, but I get it. People are fucking. Um, Everybody's got an asshole, like an opinion, right? So, and they think theirs smells the best. Mine does. Mine smells great. Everybody else can fuck off. Mm-hmm. Mine. I mean, yeah. What? Jesus Christ, where have you been? Yeah, pretty much. I think it's a good reflection of our society as a whole. I think this is why 3% of the population holds 90 fucking whatever percent of the wealth, right? Yeah. They're just like beta testing some like extreme fascist fucking war economic situations on people and see how they fucking react for sure. Anyways, if you want to come help me build this bunker base, very good. I'm gonna be here for another 10 minutes, and I'm gonna end stream, take the dogs out to the park. Fucking, I gotta work from 11 until 5 my time. So like in an hour and 10 minutes, I gotta start, but it's remote, so I'll be like in here, but not on comms, kind of thing. I'll just be like tapping away, so I'll be able to chat in chat, but not in voice. But my mission plan is really just to fucking get some shit back on this side to try and there's gonna be a big push today. I can imagine we've been having a lot more pop, like the numbers are really in our favor, right? There's almost 200,000 dead, more dead fucking colonials than there's wardens. The victory points have largely remained the same. There hasn't been a huge amount of change in the tide, right? The worst areas hit this, really the center, right, where we are, Lynn of Mercy, fucking Deadlands was like south of Lynn of Mercy, but like the center front has stood for the majority. And with the tech that the colonials have gotten, like their lunaires and stuff, and 150, if they haven't pushed any more than they already have, then we're doing okay, right? We got another tech up today, so you know there's good momentum on our end. We're killing more of them than they are of us. We have more coastline than they have of ours, right? Um, yeah, I'm feeling pretty positive about where we are right now. So the overall strategy here is just to be annoying. Like the relics den is back with it's almost fully teched. But the Bailey, the town hall and everything is fucked. So like we don't have a supply depot, like all that side of the bridge is fucked. And that seems to be where the main conflict is. But the collies are in the last grove, and they pushed right up into hardline, and we're like beating on the door of Lynn of Mercy. And now that that's back under control, there's a lot less activity on the east side. But all it takes is a coordinated tank push, right, with enough weight to like cause some shit. So I'm just trying to get some stuff here, close the line with the AI, and then fucking move south to the rail bridge again. And it's just going to be another day of tapping while talking on the phone, really. So BMATs, fuel, fucking Mexican workers, we need sniff. We need fucking sniff, dude. That's what we need. We need fucking sniff back. He was a monster at that. Yeah, dude. It was maddening. He'd be like, dude, we're gonna go do this super secret op, and he'd come up with like 6 dudes in a truck, and then just be like, grab the shovels out of the truck, and then he'd like fucking dump everybody and drive off, and I'd be like, all right, start digging, and like people would be so fucking mad, dude. They would just like log, and it was great. It was good. It was good shit. It was funny. Yeah, champion status for sure. Mm. Honestly, I feel like we should probably just rifle that side right there because this is Not gonna be a good MG unless it's facing that way. If it's facing that way, I guess that one. What does it look like facing that way? This way and that way, and this way and that way. Not terrible, but it's not great. That actually might not be bad. Because we can inflate off of that, and it's covering that line. Alright. Alright, fine. Fine, fine. Fine, fine, fine. I'll be back and let the dogs in from outside. There, doggos. What plane? Hi. What's going on? What's going on, dogs? I say dogs. What have we been chewing on outside, huh? Why we got stinky breath? What's up with your stinky breaths? Huh? It's your breath. Abby, what have you been in? Don't give me that. Don't give me that sass. You sassy bitch. Sassy. Oh, man, big yawn. Oh, so jealous. God damn, dogs. All right. I might just havoc these, even though it's kind of a fucking waste, but it didn't take time for that to get out, and I need to set up an auto dig. Excuse me. Oh, fucking surface non-suitable. Seriously? All right. Chat. We're going to wind down here. Because we've got to get ready for our day. Oh, what do I hear? Take the dogs out, etc., etc. Gotta get grinding. Get to the works. How do I want to do this? Probably get away with this, right? Very nice. All right. Yep. Chat. Love you long time, as per usual. Been a slice. Been a pleasure. Those who showed up. Even the haters. Oh man, we're getting haters now? Fuck yeah. Doing something right, chat. Living in Alright, yeah, exactly. Fucking living like it's 2005, apparently. Anyways, love you long time. We will catch you later. Stay fresh, stay awesome. Oh, the dogs know that. They're fucking ready.